Dallas, I'll be coming home to you. You couldn't understand that night why I packed up and left you. You knew I wouldn't find it way out here. These city lights of Tulsa make me lonesome for you, Dallas. Dallas, I'll be coming home to you. Please take care of my baby. Now you know I love him, Dallas. I wouldn't leave him with anyone but you. The plane leaves in the morning and it's heading straight to Dallas. Dallas, I'll be coming home to you. Take care of my baby. Now you know I love him, Dallas. I wouldn't leave him with anyone but you. The plane leaves in the morning and it's heading straight to Dallas. Dallas, I'll be coming home to you.
Little short song from Connie Smith. That's called Dallas on the Jim White program on a Monday on WJJD at 5:30 now before 8.
This is WJJD News at 7:55. Jim Bellis reporting. Mayor Daley's to remain hospitalized at Presbyterian St. Luke's Hospital overnight.
WJJD Chicago, 50,000 watts on 1160, a broadcast service of Plow Incorporated.
When the morning sun streaks across my room and I'm waking up from another dream of you. Yes, I'm on the road once again, it seems, and all I've left behind is a chain of broken dreams. But you know I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you.
Oh, I wish that love was all we'd need to live. What a life we'd have, 'cause I've got so much to give. And it seems so wrong, deep inside my heart, that the dollar sign could be keeping us apart.
Oh, you know I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. And if only we could find our way back to the times when the problems of this life had not yet crossed our mind. All the answers could be found in children's nursery rhymes. I'd come running back to you. I'd come running back to you. But no, we can't live on dreams alone. And to pay the rent, I must leave you all alone. 'Cause I made my choice many years ago. Now this traveling life, it's the only one I know. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love
But you know I love you. Hey, that's something. It's 2.5 minutes after 8 o'clock on WJJD Radio. That song from, who? Waylon Jennings. I can't seem to spit the name out. He's backed up by the Kimberleys. 40 degrees in Chicago, looking for an overnight low tonight. 35 along the lakefront, 28 degrees inland.
More music. WJJD.
Mel Tillis and the Statesiders in a new song called Stomp Them Grapes. Here's our pick hit of the week.
Stomp, stomp them grapes and make that wine. Put it in a bottle, boys, and ship it on down the line. Well, I got up this morning and made it downtown. Started mighty early, just making my round. Well, I had me a woman make that wine. Put it in a bottle, boys, and ship it on down the line. I said, stop them grapes and make that wine. There's a trouble man in trouble with a woman on his mind. Yesterday she loved me, today that's history. What she should want to leave me is a deep, dark mystery. I may not find the answer, but I'll find me a jug. 'Cause I'm gonna do some drinking, boys. It's really got me buzzed. So stop them grapes and make that wine. Put it in a bottle, boys, and ship it on down the line. I said stop them grapes and make that wine.
Mel Tillis and the Stateside-ers. And the song called Stomp Them Grapes, or the Napa Valley, California Blues. At 4.5 minutes after 8 o'clock, you can take your pick on that. It's 41 at O'Hare, 40 at the lakefront and at Midway, with a frost warning in effect for tonight. By the way, how would you like to say hello to your mother during Mother's Day on WJJD Radio? You can do it because we're taking recordings right now at 591-1160. You can record your greeting and then be listening on Sunday between noon and 8 p.m. We'll be playing a lot of them back and also awarding prizes to the mothers involved. So if you have a greeting for your mother, call right now. We'll take calls for the next hour at 591-1160. 5.5 minutes after 8 o'clock, counseling can help people understand themselves. That's why you're asked to support Catholic Charities to benefit your community by making available several types of counseling to the people in your community. Catholic Charities.
The rain's upon my window, and night is falling hard, and all my burdens weigh me down. And just when I feel I got no place to turn to, I turn to watch you sleeping by my side. I waste no hope and wishes for what will never be. All I know is all you give to me. And maybe that's why I never want to see you cry. So lean it all on me, you know you can. Lean it all on me, you know you can. 'Cause I'm your woman and you're my man. Lean it all on me, you know you can. You know you can. Lean it all on me, you know you can. 'Cause I'm your woman and you're my man. Lean it all on me, you know you can. So I won't say I'm sorry for what we did today, even if our words don't always rhyme. As long as we share our sorrow and our laughter, we can never say we wasted time. Lean it all on me, you know you can. 'Cause I'm your woman and you're my man. Lean it all on me, you know you can. You know you can. Lean it all on me, you know you can. 'Cause I'm your woman and you're my man. Lean it all on me, you know you can. Lean it all on me, you know you can. 'Cause I'm your woman and you're my man. Lean it all on me, you know you can. You know you can.
8 minutes after 8 o'clock with Diana Trask and Lean It All on Me on the Jim White program for a Monday with Jim Beadle at 12 midnight tonight. 41 degrees at O'Hare. Both the lakefront and Midway are reporting 40. Frost warnings are out for tonight. Low of 35 expected at the lakefront, 28 degrees inland. In baseball, at the end of 3 innings of play, San Diego is leading Philadelphia by a score of 3-0. Dave Frielson is pitching for San Diego. Steve Carlton is in for the Phillies tonight. It's 8.5 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Monday night in Chicago with Buck Owens and the Buckaroos.
Well, we're country singers, we got golden fingers, and we're loved everywhere we go. We do our picking and we do our grinning for $10,000 a show. We get all kinds of thrills from all kinds of deals, but the one we never knew is the one that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of the Music City News. Music City News. Gonna see my picture on the cover. News. Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother. News. Gonna see my smiling face on the cover of the Music City News. Got a big long bus with a driver named Gus that shines our cowboy boots. That's right. Got a custom-made car with a built-in bar and a closet full of nudie suits. We fly jet airplanes and drink pink champagne with folks like Howard Hughes. And they all call us mister, but we can't get a picture on the cover of the Music City News. Music City News. Wanna see my picture on the cover. News. Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother. News. Gonna see my smiling face on the cover of the Music City News. On the cover of the Music City News.
Buck Owens, the Buckaroos on WJJD Radio. And their song called On the Cover of the Music City News. I don't know about that, but I did notice that Time Magazine featured Merle Haggard last week. You see that? Gee, nice article. 41 at O'Hare, 40 at the Lakefront, and at Midway.
Sunday, May 12th is Mother's Day. Send her a greeting with WJJD. When the WJJD personality gives you the go-ahead, you'll have an opportunity of calling 591-1160 and recording a Mother's Day greeting. WJJD will select 16 greetings at random for replay noon to 8 p.m. Sunday, Mother's Day. And for each one we select, WJJD will send your mother a ladies' clutch purse as a Mother's Day gift. Stand by to call 591-1160. We'll tell you when.
When is right now. We'll take calls for the next 45 minutes till 8 o'clock tonight at 591-1160. You can call and record your greeting. And then listen on Sunday. Maybe you'll hear it played back. 40 degrees is our temperature. The music is from Doyle Holly.
A messed up bed of hair from her head on the pillow. A pretty chain with a name engraved in gold. It wasn't hers and it wasn't mine, and it sure didn't come from home. Lord, how long's this been going on? A worn out room in an empty room. I look around the place, trying to find another sign of her disgrace. Knowing I'm right and hoping I'm wrong about our happy home. Lord, how long's this been going on? How long has she been fooling me this time? How much can a man take and still survive? With a love affair she likes to share sometimes when I'm not home. Lord, how long has this been going on? I've heard sometime you can ease your mind against such a hurt and pain, but I don't know when it happens over and over again. The words I've said and the tears I've shed sure won't keep her home. Lord, how long's this been going on? How long has she been fooling me this time? How much can a man take and still survive? With a love affair she likes to share sometimes when I'm not home. Lord, how long's this been going on? Girl, how long's this been going on?
14 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Monday night in Chicago with Doyle Holly. And Lord, how long is this? been going on. It's 14 minutes after 8, 40 degrees. Missionhurst, a worldwide missionary society, wants young men to train to help others in need around the world. If you'd like information, write to Missionhurst, Arlington, Virginia. They'll give you all of the details of how they operate. Looking for a low tonight of 35 along the lakefront, 28 inland. Here's Tammy Wynette.
I've never seen the inside of a bar room or listened to a jukebox all night long. But I see these are the things that bring you pleasure. So I'm gonna make some changes in our home. I've heard it said, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. So if that's the way you've wanted me to be, I'll change if it takes that to make you happy. From now on you're gonna see a different me. Because you're good girls are gonna go bad. I'm gonna be the swingin'est swinger you've ever had. If you like 'em painted up, powdered up, then you ought to be glad. 'Cause you're good girls are gonna go bad. I'll even learn to like the taste of whiskey. In fact, you'll hardly recognize your wife. I'll buy some brand new clothes and dress up fancy for my journey to the wilder side of life. Because you're good girls are gonna go bad. I'm gonna be the swingin'est swinger you've ever had. If you like 'em painted up, powdered up, then you ought to be glad. 'Cause you're good girls are gonna go bad. Oh yeah, you're good girls are gonna go bad.
17 after 8 o'clock with Tammy Wynette on WJJD Radio, and your good girl's gonna go bad. Frost warning is out for Chicagoland tonight with a low of 35 at the lake, 28 inland. Sunny, cool weather tomorrow and a high of 57. A little better on Wednesday, though, with partly cloudy skies and a high of 68. It's currently 41 at O'Hare. Both the lakefront and Midway are reporting 40 degrees. First hit song for Sam Neely. Oh, Sadie, Take a Lover. It's 17 minutes after 8.
Finally learned what it's all about. I'm leaving here and I'm going south. I can't stop the smile from my mouth. You're coming with me, so come on now. Sadie, take a lover. Sadie, take me down with you. We can live on each other. I tell you what we should do. You know we'll grab a plane to Mexico. We can stay with some friends I know. Drink all night with old Crazy Joe. Until he finally makes us go and sing. Sadie, take a lover. Sadie, take me down with you. We can live on each other. I tell you what we should do now.
Take a Lover, Cha-Cha-Cha. 19 and a half minutes after 8 o'clock on WJJD Radio. This is Jim White on AM and FM, and if you dial your refrigerator up to about 8, I think you'll get us on the defroster there. Little coils on the top. 9? Oh, well, your defroster's mistuned is the trouble. Low tonight, 35 along the lakefront, 28 inland. Currently, it's 40 at the lakefront and at Midway. O'Hare has 41 degrees. I like to listen to this girl sing songs. Her name is Melba Montgomery, and her hit called No Charge.
My little boy came into the kitchen this evening while I was fixing supper, and he handed me a piece of paper he'd been writing on. And after wiping my hands on my apron, I read it. And this is what it said. For mowing the yard, $5. And for making my own bed this week, $1. And for going to the store, 50 cents. And playing with little brother while you went shopping, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. Getting a good report card, $5. And for raking the yard, $2. Total owed, $14.75. Well, I looked at him standing there expectantly, and 1,000 memories flashed through my mind. So I picked up the pen and, turning the paper over, this is what I wrote. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charge. For the nights I sat up with you, doctored you, prayed for you, no charge. For the time and the tears and the cost through the years, there's no charge. When you add it all up, the full cost of my love is no charge. For the nights filled with grief and the worries ahead, no charge. For advice and the knowledge and the cost of your college, no charge. For the toys, food and clothes, and for wiping your nose, there's no charge, son. When you add it all up, the full cost of my love is no charge. Well, when he finished reading, he had great big old tears in his eyes. And he looked up at me and he said, Mama, I sure do love you. Then he took the pen and in great big letters he wrote, paid in full. When you add it all up, the cost of real love is no charge.
Melba Montgomery on WJJD Radio, and No Charge at 23 minutes after 8 o'clock in Chicago. Jim White headed toward Jim Beadle at 12 midnight with 40 degrees and Linda Ronstadt.
I don't want your lonely mansion with a tear in every room. I want the love you promised beneath the haloed moon. But you think I should be happy with your money and your name, and hide myself in sorrow while you play your cheating game. Silver
coupon stand. Silver threads, golden needles. 25 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Monday night in Chicago, the condition of an Indianapolis 500 Speedway official now reported from an Indianapolis hospital to be in satisfactory condition. Walter Meyer suffered some hip and wrist injuries. Both his hip and wrist were broken as he was trying to get out of the way of two cars coming out onto the track from the pits. He was hit, but again, the injury is not as serious as they thought initially. The emphasis at the Indianapolis 500 this year is on energy conservation. You'll notice they've changed a lot of details as they got open today for practice. Last year's rain-delayed and tragedy-marred 500 race caused a number of changes in the Speedway. They're opening a week later than usual for one thing. Practice time has been cut in half. Only 2 days are scheduled for qualifying instead of the original 4. There's a special emphasis on safety this year with the pit area enlarged. A wide safety apron is built in the number 4 turn.
That same woman's face was wrapped up in a raptured look of love and tenderness as she marveled at the soft and warm and cuddly boy child feeding at her breast. And she said, "Hello, country bumpkin, fresh as frost out on the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but babe, you're something. Mama loves her country bumpkin." 40 years of hard work later, in a simple, quiet, and peaceful country place, the heavy hand of time had not erased the raptured wonder from the woman's face. She was lying on her deathbed, knowing fully well her race was nearly run. But she softly smiled and looked into the sad eyes of her husband and her son. And she said, "So long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights and life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin." Said, "So long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin."
Cal Smith and Country Bumpkin. On the Jim White program on a Monday on WJJD Radio, it's 40 degrees at 5 minutes before 9.
Chicago, 50,000 watts on 1160. A broadcast service of Plow Incorporated.
Saturday morning serials, chapters 1 through 15. Fly paper, penny loafers, Lucky Strike green. Flat tops, soft tops, Studebaker, Pepsi, please. Ah, do you remember these? Cigar bands on your hand, your daddy's socks roll down. Sticks, no plugs, and aviator caps with flaps that button down. Movie stars on Dixie cup tops and knickers to your knees. Ah, do you remember these? The hit parade, great truade, the Sadie Hawkins dance. Pedal pushers, ducktail hair, and begging your pants. Howdy doody, tutti fruity, the seam up the back of her hose. Ah, do you remember those? James Dean, he was keen, Sunday movies were taboo. The senior prom, Judy's mom, rock and roll was new. Cracker Jack Price, stars in your eyes, ask Daddy for the keys. Ah, do you remember these? The boogeyman, lemonade stand and taking your tonsils out. Engine burn and wait your turn, and 4 foul balls you're out. Cigarette loads and secret codes and saving lucky stars. Can you remember back that far? To boat-neck shirts and fender skirts and crinoline petticoats. Mom's word and a dirty bird and a double root beer float. Moon hug caps and loud heel taps, and he's a real gone cat. Ah, do you remember that? Dancing close, a little more on jokes and cooties in her hair. Captain Midnight, Ovaltine, and the whip at the county fair. Charles Atlas course, Roy Rogers horse, and only the shadow knows. Oh, do you remember those? Gable's charm, frog in your arm, loud mufflers, bitch and woo. Going steady, Veronica and Betty, white bucks and blue suede shoes. Knock, knock jokes, who's there? Dewey. Dewey who? Dewey. Remember these? Yes, we do. What do we remember these?
The Statler Brothers. Do you remember these? Remember all of those things they mentioned? 2.5 minutes after 9 o'clock on WJJD Radio. Hello there, and welcome to Hour 3 of the Jim White program on a Monday night in Chicago. It's currently 40 degrees. We have a forecast low of 35 if you live near the lake. For the suburban areas, all the way down to 28, and a frost warning is out for tonight. WJJD. Song 1 on the music guide this week is from Merle Haggard and the Strangers. Good song called Things Aren't Funny Anymore. It's 3 minutes after 9.
We used to laugh a lot. We never cried. But things are all different now, since your sweet love has died. Seems we've lost the way to find all the good times we found before. Yeah, we used to laugh a lot. Things aren't funny anymore. If I knew how to change your mind, maybe things could be right again. If I could turn back one page of time before love came to an end, I'd know just where to turn it all once more. Maybe we laughed too soon. Things aren't funny anymore. Just where to turn it all on once more. Maybe we laughed too soon. Things aren't funny anymore.
There's Merle Haggard. Things aren't funny anymore. It's 5.5 minutes after 9 on WJJD Radio. 40 degrees in Chicago. We're looking for an overnight low tonight and all the way down to 35 along the lakefront. 28 degrees is the expected low inland. And, of course, with that, a frost or a freeze warning in effect for tonight and tomorrow. Wow. High tomorrow, 57, but at least we'll have some sunshine. Here now is Don Williams. We should be together at 6 minutes after 9.
I think about you when I don't want to. Dream about your smiling face. I keep trying not to love you, but I love you anyway. We should be together. We should be walking side by side. We should be together, keeping each other satisfied. have talked to, come to know you, I've come to need your company. What will I do if I can't have you? If I can't have you, what will I do? We should be together, together. We should be walking side by side. We should be together, together, keeping each other satisfied. We should be together, together. We should be walking side by side. We should be together, together, keeping each other satisfied.
Williams on WJJD Radio, and another hit song for him called We Should Be Together. It's 8.5 minutes after 9 in Chicago. This is the White Show on a Monday with 40 degrees and shooting for a low of 35 if you live near the lakefront, all the way down to 28, though, for the suburban areas.
There are many ways to say Happy Mother's Day.
My little boy came into the kitchen this evening while I was fixing supper, and he handed me a piece of paper he'd been writing on. And after wiping my hands on my apron, I read it. And this is what it said. Mama, I sure do love you.
During special times of the day, you'll have an opportunity to call 591-1160 and record a Mother's Day greeting to your mom. WJJD will then select 16 greetings at random and replay them on the air from noon until 8 p.m. Mother's Day. For each one selected, WJJD will send your mother a ladies' clutch purse as a Mother's Day gift. Stand by to call 591-1160, and we'll tell you when.
Don't call right now because the recorder is done run out of tape. Is that what you said? Got a whole tape full last hour? We were taking calls last hour between 8 and 9 p.m. I got a bunch of them on there, but hang on. We'll be taking them throughout the next couple of days at various times, so you can record yours and win all the goodies. 40 degrees at 10 minutes after 9, and here's Johnny Russell.
She won't go home with you, cowboy. She's in love with a rodeo man. She's a barmaid in a West Texas dance hall. She's there every night till they close. The cowboys match for the jukebox, and she plays San Antonio Rose. Well, I know that her life ain't been easy. Lord, the lines in her face say it all. But she's still a beautiful woman in the lights of the Texas dance hall. But she won't sit down at your table, and I know that you can't hold her hand. No, she won't go home with you, cowboy. She's in love with a rodeo man. Well, he's hard and he's scarred and he's graying, and he's stoned most all of the time. He drinks at a dark corner table where he waits there until closing time. And at last the dance hall is empty. There in the darkness he holds her close. they dance all alone to the jukebox. While it plays San Antonio Road, but she won't sit down at your table, and I know that you can't hold her hand. No, she won't go home with you, cowboy. She's in love with a rodeo man. She's in love with a rodeo man.
Johnny Russell on WJJD Radio, and she's in love with the rodeo man. At 12 minutes after 9, this is Jim White on a Monday between now and Jim Beadle. He'll be with you at 12 midnight tonight. It's 39 at the lakefront, 40 at O'Hare, and at Midway. Something brand new now from Bobby Bear. It's called Marie Laveau at 12 and a half after 9.
Down in Louisiana where the black trees grow lives a voodoo lady named Marie Laveau. She got a black cat tooth and a mojo bone. Anyone who wouldn't leave her alone, she go. Another man done gone. She lives in a swamp in a hollow log with a one-eyed snake and a three-legged dog. She got a bent, bony body and stringy hair. And if she ever seen y'all messing around there, she goes. I know the man done gone. And then one night when the moon was black, into the swamp come Handsome Jack. No good man like you all know. When he was looking around for Marie Laveau, he said, Marie Laveau, you lovely witch, give me a little charm that'll make me rich. Give me $1 million and I'll tell you what I'll do. This very night I'm gonna marry you, and it'll be another man done gone. So Marie done some magic and she shook a little sand, made $1 million and she put it in his hand. Then she giggled and she wiggled and she said, hey, hey, I'm getting ready for my wedding day. But oh, Handsome Jack, he said, goodbye, Marie. You're too damn ugly for a rich man like me. Then Marie started mumbling, her fangs started gnashing, her body started trembling, and her eyes started flashing, and she went, another man done gone. So if you ever get down where the black trees grow and meet a voodoo lady named Marie Laveau, and she ever asks you to make her your wife, man, you better stay with her for the rest of your life, or it'll be another man done gone.
Marie Laveau,
Pretty white.
like a bad woman. Bobby Bear on WJJD at 15 and a half minutes after 9. A frost or freeze warning is in effect for tonight. Low of 35 at the lake, 28 inland. Tomorrow will be sunny but cool, with a high of 57, but even cooler along the lakefront. Wednesday, look for increasing cloudiness, warmer weather, and a high of 68. Northeasterly winds this evening, but diminishing as the night goes by to become southeasterly tomorrow from 7 to 12 miles an hour. They're currently northeast at 9. Pressure's 30.06 and steady. Humidity is a low 46%. It's 39 now at the lakefront, 40 at O'Hare, and at Midway. Keep in mind that your support ensures job training opportunities for the handicapped when you help Goodwill. So help the handicapped prepare for their future by supporting the Goodwill Industries of Chicago. You can write to them with your donation at 120 South Ashland Boulevard, Chicago, 60607.
Are you single, over 21, lonesome, interested in meeting exciting, attractive companions? Call Chicago Date Match at State 2-1100. Are you legally separated, single, widowed, or divorced? Looking for a dignified, scientific way of finding someone whose likes, desires, and background can make your relationship a relevant one? Call Chicago Date Match at State 2-1100. Get a free, no-obligation explanation of Chicago Date Match service and introductory offer. Call State 2-1100. Phone answers 24 hours. Call now. Call State 2-1100.
17 minutes after 9 on a Monday night. Went back and picked up another Jim Reeves song. Give it a listen.
Is it really over? Is this the end of the line? Don't tell me I'm losing the love that was mine. If you're really leaving, take some part of me, so I'll always remember how sweet love used to be. I wonder who's stepping into my shoes. Who can he be? I can tell by your eyes our love has died, and it's over for me. I can tell by your eyes our love has died, and it's over for me. Really over for me.
19 after 9 with Jim Reeves. The song called Is It Really Over? I'm sitting here listening to that, trying to remember the year it was popular. I didn't come up with it. Maybe you can. Look for a low tonight in Chicago with 35 if you live along the lakefront, 28 degrees inland. It's currently 40 at O'Hare and at Midway, 39 along the lakefront. Charlie McCoy and somebody named Barefoot Jerry teamed up on a brand new song, also known as TJ's Boogie Woogie. Barefoot Jerry, whoever he is. The song called Boogie Woogie, or a.k.a. TD's Boogie Woogie. Now I wonder who TD is. Of course, I was back before that wondering who Barefoot Jerry was, so it works out. It's 22 minutes after 9 o'clock, 40 degrees.
Hello, Americans. This is Paul Harvey. This is my new home in Chicago, Big WJJD. the home base for Paul Harvey News, morning and noon. Will you join me here? Thank you.
At 22 after 9, Mo Bandy's first hit song called I Just Started Hating Cheating Songs Today.
Today, the midnight oil's all over someone. And those forbidden places aren't forbidden anymore. If my back door could talk, it would tell me that my borrowed angel's been this all before. I just threw my last bottle at the jukebox when I heard that woman singing, darling, let's go all the way. I just found out my woman is the devil. I just started hating cheating songs today. Did she sleep in your arms last night, mister? Were you the one who gladly helped her make it through the night? Did she whisper, it's not love, but it's not bad? Did she forget to wake you up to say goodbye? I just threw my last bottle at the jukebox when I heard that woman sing, darling, let's go all the way. And I just found out my woman is the devil. I just started hating cheating songs today.
25 after 9 with Mo Bandy on WJJD Radio. I just started hating cheating songs today. Frost warnings are out for Chicagoland tonight. Low of 35 near the lake, 28 inland. It's currently 40 at O'Hare and Midway, 39 at the lakefront. Here's the streak.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here.